Morning, amigos. Dr. Doug here. And I do have an interesting article that I just came across. I want to share it with you. Increased mortality in children with inflammatory bowel disease. This is from a Swedish institute, Karolinska Institutet. Children who develop inflammatory bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, or Crohn's disease have an increased risk of death, both in childhood and later in life. It is therefore important that patients who are diagnosed as children are carefully monitored. Argue the researchers behind the study. Monitored. Don't do anything, just monitor. Well, inflammatory bowel diseases, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, are connected to the mind. Wow, what a surprise. Children living in fear will tighten areas of their body. It could be any area, it could be any organ, any muscle. Adults too. In this case, it happens to be the abdomen. And the abdomen tightens when it constricts a part of the small intestine because of fight or flight response, that chronic anxiety. Then we have Crohn's disease. When it tightens a part of the large intestine, we have ulcerative colitis. So any child with an inflammatory bowel disease is living in a dysfunctional family. And that family needs counseling. That's to start. You need counseling right now because there's some issues there. There's some fear going on. And that fear needs to be addressed and let go of. In addition, that child needs to see an acupuncturist because I've treated many cases of ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease with needles, and it really works. But of course, it's only a temporary measure until that underlying cause, which we would call liver qi stagnation, is addressed and resolved. It will keep coming back. Or it will come back in another form. I treated colitis once, got rid of it, and then she came back a year later, 2 years later, with headaches, tightening up this area from fear. So, there you go. That's inflammatory bowel disease. Well, have a great day. Hasta mañana, amigos. Hello, amigos. Please subscribe to my show and share it with your friends. Also, click that little bell so that you will receive notice every time I post a new episode.